Example 4 of the chain rule. All right, guys, so it's looking for dy over dx, meaning that finding the derivative of y with respect to x, all right? So that's the same thing of saying y prime. Now, we are going to first apply the chain rule. You know what, guys? You can do this so many different ways, okay? You can straight up apply the chain rule immediately, so the power is going to be -1. And if you drop the power down, it's going to be cosecant of x plus cotangent of x. You subtract 1, so it's now a -2 exponent. But we still have the inner component here, in which we would have to take the derivative of that as well as using the chain rule, okay? So that's what we're doing here. So from here, we will continue is y prime equals, I'm going to write -1 over, this whole thing right here is to a negative exponent, so I'm just gonna put it in the bottom to make it into a positive power of 2. Now over here, we are going to do the derivative of cosecant of x. And from earlier notes, the derivative of cosecant, students, is going to be a negative cosecant of x times cotangent of x. And the derivative of cotangent of x is negative cosecant of x squared, just like that. As you can see here on the right side, we can take out a common factor of a negative cosecant. So y prime equals 1 over cosecant of x plus cotangent of x, all of that still to the power of 2 times, over here, factor out a negative cosecant of x. We are now left with a positive cotangent of x, and I'm taking out one negative cosecant, so I'm left with one positive cosecant of x, just like that. Okay, and if we want to, we can write it over 1, because when you have two fractions, it's easier to multiply. Now, what do you see? Would you agree that over here, we have this right here, and there's two of those. Over here, I have cotangent of x and a cosecant of x. So technically, we can simplify one of those out. Okay, so cross one of that out, cross one of that out. So now we will be left with 1 in the denominator, just like this. Okay, there's 1 left. And we are over here left with a negative cosecant of x over 1. Oh, you know what? Somehow along the line, I forgot the -1 right there. Then from here, students, we are going to multiply the numerator, so that's now a positive cosecant all over cosecant of x plus cotangent of x. Now, what's important in derivative, especially now that you guys are watching this, is that make sure your steps are clear. Can I follow one step from the next? Okay, that's more important than coming up with the correct answer when I don't see you. All right, so from here, well, technically, this is maybe as far as we can go, right, in terms of simplifying. Now, some of you said, well, couldn't I technically write it as, okay, cosecant is 1 over sine of x, okay? So from here, can you go further? And then divided by, again, over here is cosecant, 1 over sine of x. Cotangent is cosine of x over sine of x. Okay, so as you can see, we can go, okay, well, 1 over sine of x divided by 1 plus cosine of x all over sine of x. Sure, we can go there. Then from here, we will multiply by the reciprocal. So that's going to be sine of x over 1 plus cosine of x. Sure, we can go there and reduce. And so finally, we could also come up with this one answer as well. So yes, I will accept this, and I will also accept this, okay? So just so you guys are aware. But as long as you are in the simplest form, I will accept either. Now, make sure your work is neat and clear where I can read it. Then you will earn most of your credit that way.